Hi, my name is Renata, and I created Thomy, and I will be telling you a little bit more about it. So, what is Thomy, and what inspired you to design such a tool specifically for children? So, Thomy is an insulin kit designed for children with type 1 diabetes. It's designed to facilitate the administration of insulin into the body. The kit consists of two components, so it has temporary tattoos that visually indicate where you have already injected, and an insulin pen designed specifically for a child's hand. Both products are intuitive and playful, giving diabetic children something to look forward to all while managing their condition. The target here was to find the balance between a medical tool and a toy. So, what inspired you to design such a tool specifically for children? Almost 2 years ago, my cousin's son, Tomas, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. At this time, I was studying at Parsons School of Design here in New York City, and I was asked to design for kids. As a designer, the first thing you look to do is to observe, to find the design opportunities. Given that I do not have kids, I called all my cousins that do. And this was when Tomas, that's my nephew's name, had just been recently diagnosed. So it was a great opportunity because it was very easy to pinpoint the design opportunities, the faults that were in this entire realm of juvenile diabetes, and the feedback was almost live feedback. I could call, I would Skype, and then they told me everything that was hard and everything that they wish it was better. They threw ideas. I passed everything through Tomas. How does Thomy improve the well-being of diabetic children? First of all, I think it gives them something fun to look forward to. So while being a kid, anything like that is great. And second of all, I think actually, well, I try to take advantage of this point. As I said earlier, I focused a lot on the psychological aspect of the product. I believe that if you like it unconsciously, that reminds you to do it, and therefore that would increase patient compliance, and that's what we want. Also, there's the idea to have infinite number of tattoos available on the market. So, what better way to have fun every day? I mean, you can choose. I think it's something great. Not every kid can have it, so it's something that diabetic kids can have and non-diabetic kids. I mean, of course they can wear the tattoos, right? But it's actually solving a problem that kids with diabetes have every day, and helping them with the injection site rotation, which is actually even adults. Adults have used my tattoos, but also it's a fun element. It's really cool. They can change. They can have one day sharks, the other day flowers, the other day ships, whatever you can imagine. Um, so that's the first way I think this product improves the well-being of diabetic children. And second of all, I also think, um, given that it's a chronic condition, the sooner they're able to manage their condition independently, the better. So at the beginning, of course, their parents help them, and always. But if you take their parents out of the picture, you want to make sure that the kid knows how to manage the condition correctly. So this is also what I was aiming through reminding them through intuition with the psychological aspect, the fun, the patient compliance increases, and therefore they start learning. It starts becoming a habit without them being like, you have to do this. No, they want to do it because it's fun, and therefore you get to that result. What are the next steps towards production distribution of Thomy? So the next steps, as of now, I do have a provisional patent right now, so I'm filing for the definitive patent. I'm speaking with a couple possible co-founders. Ideally, this would be for that co-founder to help me with the business side of the project. I'm trying to sell. Ideally, I would sell a license of my patent to a larger pharmaceutical company, a company that would want to continue developing it, and I'll be happy to help on the design team. That's my target. If this doesn't work, however, the next steps are definitely FDA approval for the pen. The tattoos are all ready to go, they're set. I'm just waiting to see if legally I'm good to go. And then soon I'll be able to start selling them on my own, which I'm very happy, and then start that going while the process of the FDA for the pen gets through. In what ways do you believe that design is a relevant way to improve healthcare? I actually think this is very important. I think the design is a key element in healthcare. That said, I don't think we see this a lot, and I think there's a gap. I think we need to bridge these two together. Right now, I say there's been incredible advances in medicine, of course, everything that we're now able to do. But I do feel there is a gap between that and humans. And I think if these were bridged together, the success rate would be much higher in terms of tying it back to what I said earlier. If you like something psychologically or if you relate to it, then your recovery will be much quicker. Or your compliance to certain things that the doctor tells you are going to be much higher because it doesn't feel like someone's forcing you to do it, but it's your enjoyment. It's by nature. That's how we work.